Hi guys, it's Amy. Today I have prepared a backswing lesson for those of you who struggle with the chicken wing. So there are many different reasons why the chicken wing happens, but the most common fault I can pinpoint is that if you pull with your right hand to make the backswing happen, usually you get the chicken wing, right? So it looks like this. Instead of turning properly, if you use your right arm to pull back, it flies up like this, right? So after this position, usually you can do one of the two things. If you do a regular normal downswing and use your body, your arms get stuck behind your body and you'll either completely whiff it or shank it. So you can do either one of the two. You can either chop down at it or you can pull through it. A lot of times if you chop down, you get a lot of fat shots. So most of the people that do chicken wing will tend to pull through the ball a little bit more. Okay, so if you do pull through, obviously your finish is going to look like this too, chicken wing, right? That's why you usually have mirror image of chicken wings. So I'm going to show you the proper positions of your elbows first and then give you an exercise to get rid of your chicken wing. Okay, so I prepared a plate to show you the proper positions. So when you go to the top of your backswing, your right hand is supposed to be able to support a plate like this. I'm sure you've heard of this tip. So it looks like this, and the elbow points directly to the ground, whereas if your elbow flies, then you're going to drop the plate. Same thing on the way down, you swing through, and the left elbow should be able to point downward and support the plate in that hand as well. So if you look at this, the right elbow and left elbow, both of them point downward. So it'll feel like you're tucking the elbows in. For those of you who have a lot of chicken wing going on, you cannot exaggerate this move enough. Okay, so once you understand what your elbows are supposed to look like, let's grab those golf clubs and show you an exercise. So I have two clubs in my hands. I'm gonna hold them parallel to each other. Actually, this is kind of heavy for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and flip it upside down. Same thing, parallel to each other, and I'm going to start swinging. Oh, this is a brand new move, so I'm going to slow it down, maybe 50% of my normal speed, and I'm going to try and keep the shafts parallel to each other throughout the whole entire swing. Like this, keep them parallel to each other, swing through, keep them parallel to each other, like this. When I do this, my elbows feel like they're pinched together, kind of like this, instead of going apart, okay? So if you do chicken wing, it's gonna look like this. You're going to lift, and it's going to be really hard to keep the shafts parallel to each other. It'll cross, okay? So I'll show you from the side view. So the correct way would be trying to keep it parallel, and you see the elbows are kind of pinched together like this. Whereas if you do the chicken wing, it'll be really hard to keep them parallel. Okay, so the first couple times, do them slow. You're trying to keep them parallel to each other and squeeze your elbows together. More times. Once you get a little more comfortable, add some speed to it, and then we're gonna go ahead and hit a golf ball. Okay, so when you're hitting the golf ball, here's a tip. We're working on pointing the elbows downward and pinching the elbows together so it doesn't fly. So you're looking at the golf ball, but your main focus, 100% of the focus, is on keeping the elbows together, right? We don't care how you hit it. We don't care how fast, how hard you hit it. We care about how your elbows look, right? So let's try and focus on your elbows only, not worried about how you hit it. Elbows together, pointing downward. So when you have a new movement you gotta work on, you gotta go slow. You gotta focus very deep at the problem you're trying to fix, not how you hit it. And you really have to try and exaggerate the feeling. For those of you who have the chicken wing, try and imagine you have the plate on both your arms and try and squeeze your elbows together throughout the whole golf swing. When you do that, you're gonna feel like you're using your body way more versus before you're using your arms way more than your body. I hope you're able to follow along. If you have any questions, come visit me on my website, golfwithamy.com. Thank you and see you in the next lesson.